Hello everybody, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I have not been on for a week. I've been so sick, but I wanted to come on today. I'm actually going to record two videos and upload them this weekend. So this first video is going to be a Natural Hair Chronicles update. I, um, I because I was sick, which was awful because I've been sick for almost a week. I did not get to enter one of the hair challenges that I wanted to participate in, which kind of sucks, but that wasn't something I could help. But what I wanted to really talk about is on the last video, I talked about what my regimen was going to be as I do the 6-month challenge with Sister with Real Hair. And I'm going to kind of encompass a few things in this video, and I'm going to try to keep myself very focused and also try out adding the details in the description box. The first thing that I want to talk about is I realized in the last update video that I talked about the Cherry Lola treatment and I didn't say it in detail. I just kept saying it and I realized I was doing that and I didn't really care for that. So the Cherry Lola treatment, it's a woman's name, Cherry Lola, I believe. Anyway, and so she has this treatment where she mixes baking soda and she mixes amino acids and some other stuff. And I actually did not do that full treatment. But what I did is towards the end of the video, I told you all that I was going to just do my bentonite clay treatment and do it with the Cherry Lola. So what I really meant was do my bentonite clay treatment and add the baking soda to it. That was fantastic. And what the bentonite clay treatment gives a really good clean. It cleans your scalp, your hair, and when you do it, well, the mix that I make is always great because while I'm doing the treatment, I am detangling my hair. It detangles really well. You get really great definition because I use apple cider vinegar in it, as well as, I mean, it's some other things in it. But adding the reason why I wanted to add the baking soda was because after learning about the low porosity of my hair, was suggested that if you add just a tad bit of baking soda in, it can help open the pores a little wider than what they usually are, so that as you're doing your hair treatment, your hair can absorb it a little bit better before the follicles of your hair close back up as normal. And I believe it's absolutely true. I don't think you would need to do it all the time because there's other things that you can do to help open up the follicles of your hair, which is using a little bit of heat, using steam. And so what I did is did the baking soda, and it worked great. I just added, I think like a tablespoon in the mix, and then added it on my hair. And so that worked really great. So if you're a person that has low porosity on your hair, you may want to give it a try. I saw it on a couple of boards and saw different things, but for me, just adding that to what I already did made it easier, and I didn't have to buy anything that I didn't already have, which again made it such a great treatment. So I intend to do that whenever I do my bentonite clay treatment on my hair. The other thing that I talked about in the video, and forgive me because I'm kind of like, because I'm trying to keep the coughing at bay. I told you all that I was going to try the Shea Moisture products. Okay, so this will also be what is in the title of this video, because I'm going to call this my Shea Moisture Hair Fiasco. I I have the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask. It says I'm not gonna say all the other stuff. Here's what it is. I mean, if you either have it or you've tried it or you saw it on YouTube, um, and so the Fiasco is what I want to talk about for the rest of this video. to jumpstart everything, I decided that I was going to do like a 3-night treatment of just really of moisturizing my hair. And one of the things that I've kind of made this resolve is I wasn't going to just keep conditioner on my hair for long extended periods of time. Just because just doing a lot of research and realizing that if I'm already looking at whenever I believed that my hair was soft, it was soft, but it was also mushy because it was just too much going on. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to try the Shea Moisture over those 3 nights, and because it could be used as both a deep treatment mask, but it could also be used as a leave-in, so that even if I left it in overnight with a plastic bag in, I didn't feel like it would be kind of overkill because it could be used as a leave-in conditioner. So, night number 1, I co-washed my hair. Um, not with, oh, I just co-washed my hair with a conditioner that I have, and I added a little bit of shea butter, melted shea butter, and I put it on my hair, left it on, rinsed it out, and then I added this on as is. Put it all through my hair, put a plastic bag on, put the plastic bag on, went to bed. Woke up the next morning. My hair was a hot mess. Okay, how can I describe it? Okay, so at first when I woke up, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I get in the shower, I get ready to wash it out. If it is possible to look like a soft rat's nest, it was a hot mess. And it was stringy, and it was, I can't even describe what was going on with my hair. I was like, for real? Now here's the disclaimer on these products. My baby bought this with her own money for me for Christmas because she knew I'd been watching them, you know? I've been wanting to try them. She bought me this as well as the Curl Enhancer smoothie. So in my mind, my resolve is I'm not taking this stuff back. I'm going to use it. My baby used her hard-earned money. She bought mom exactly what mom wanted, and I was going to use it. So my hair was a mess. Okay, so I rinsed it out, and I'm thinking there has to be some way to redeem this. So what I did is I used a tad bit more on. I put a little bit more. Trying to, what did they say? You know, a hair what bit you, whatever. I added a little bit more, added to my hair. It wasn't that bad. I added a tad bit of the Curl Enhancer smoothie on top. I went from disaster to, oh, H to the no. I was like, what did I do? Okay, so my hair is fine. So it made since my hair is fine, and this stuff is made for thick hair. Well, the Curl Enhancer smoothie was. It made my hair almost straight. It was just straight. And then eventually it would start curling up. It was just a mess. So what I ended up doing is I tried to do what I normally did with my wash and go, and I just said, okay. So it was so bad that I did my wash and go. I did a little bit of Eco Styler, and and I just went to sleep. I said I couldn't even think about it. I just went to sleep. It was so bad. Okay, so I wake up and my hair looked kind of okay. And by like a little bit after that, like once it dried, it did not. It only took my hair like um maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to dry, which is great because it takes my hair forever to dry. And so it wasn't that bad. It's just until it got to the dry state, I was very concerned. I just told myself if it still looked a mess, I wasn't worried about it because that night I knew I was going to do another round of the moisture treatment, so I wasn't that concerned. Well, not that concerned. So night number 2, what the Shea Moisture again. So this time, the second night, what I did is I put it on dry hair. So the first night was on wet hair. Second night I put it on dry hair. What I did this time though is I just spooned a little bit into a bowl, and I added a little bit of oils. I use a little bit of coconut oil, um, a little bit of castor oil, and a little bit of olive oil, and I mixed it really, really good. And I put that on my hair all over, and I put it in. Oh, and I had them in twists because the first time it was just loose, and I put it in twists, and I put it on, covered it with a plastic bag, rinsed it. The next morning, when I um was ready to rinse it out, instead of just rinsing it out on its own, I used the As I Am coconut co-wash. I think it's called coconut co-wash, to wash it out, and my hair was on point, banging, and it worked well. My hair was soft, it was moisturized, it was not stringy. It as I was finger detangling, it went great. Um, and that had nothing to do with this. I'm gonna tell you about that too. And I'm sorry, this video is gonna be long. I'm sorry, because this again is documenting. So, and then after I did that, I put a tad. No, I didn't do it. No, I didn't add any more. And then I did not add any of the curl enhancing smoothie. I just did my wash and go as normal, and it was beautiful. And that night I did not want to do the third night of the moisture treatment, but I said, you know what, I wanted to try one more way. Excuse me. The third night, what I did is I did not use this overnight. What I did is I was researching and read this article about how coconut oil can take up to 16 hours to penetrate the hair. And so what I did is I just did like I was doing a pre-poo treatment, and I used coconut oil, and I used just a tad bit of olive oil in it, because of the cooler temperature. My coconut oil, of course, it solidified, and so I used that, and made it so that it was easier to apply and to make it, um, to melt. And I put that all over my hair, covered it with a plastic bag, let it sit overnight. And the next morning, what I did is I used the As I Am coconut co-wash to co-wash it out, and I used Tresemme Naturals as my rinse out conditioner. And then what I did is I did much like I did on the second night, as I added, I did just a small amount, because this stuff, I used it 3 nights back to back, and this stuff is still like I barely put a dent in this stuff. And what I then did is I mixed the the treatment with, but I used Jamaican black castor oil, and I used a tad bit of jojoba oil, and I put it on my hair after I had done everything, detangled, and I did not put a leave-in or anything, because I was going to use this. Again, since my hair has a low porosity, what I did is I was going to do it as a mask treatment, but use heat. So once I put that on, I mixed it, put it on my hair. Again, I'm sorry, my brain is scrambling. So I'd use this Jamaican White castor oil, a little bit of jojoba oil, and maybe just like a tad bit of olive oil, and that was it. And I mixed them and put them on my hair, coated my hair completely, covered it with saran wrap, and I got under a hooded dryer for 30 minutes. Once I got out of the hooded dryer, my hair was so soft. It was great, and I didn't rinse it out, because this can be used as a leave-in. And once I did that, I actually just left my twist in because I wasn't feeling well. And this is left over of it's been over a week. And so in the end, adding just a little bit of it with the oils was so much better. Anybody that has had any issues with using the treatment mask, I received the idea from Lovely Anika. She has a channel on here, and she used it. I believe she used it for a twist out, but it was helpful for me. And you use very little of it. Um, because here's some things about again about this, and I wouldn't consider this a review. This is just the usage, and that's the way I'm going to use it from here on out. Which is number one, I will apply this to dry hair. I would not apply it to wet hair. When I applied it to wet hair, it just caused a hot mess to take place in. Hold on. Oh, my husband trying to slide past. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, he made the dogs are barking. Okay. I would not apply this to wet hair. Um, just straight. Um, it just made a mess. It just made a mess. And maybe again it's my hair. But I've heard people think that the stuff was so bad and maybe that's it. And maybe trying different ways to see, because the fact that you only have to use so little of it made me want to keep trying, because it's in there and it works, and I could visibly see the difference in my hair. Um, so again, I would not try it on wet hair. I would add those other things. It was helpful for me to, I guess it just loosens it up in the potency, and you don't have to use a lot. You can use it on your scalp. You can use it on your hair. I mean, I just, saturated my ends. It just did a great job. Um, it worked really well with the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash, because this stuff, I think on here it says it should help with detangling, but that was a lie. I'm gonna read it. Intense treatment mask penetrates to moisturize and repair over-processed, dry, brittle, or damaged hair. Leave on here for 5 to 30 minutes, then thoroughly rinse or leave in here and use as a frizz-free moisturizing styling cream. Okay, it doesn't say detangling, so they didn't lie. Because let me tell you, I couldn't detangle with this stuff, but that coconut co-wash you can. And being that with the coconut co-wash, I don't take that to the shower. I detangle outside of the shower. And so I put that on, and then it allows everything to just rinse right out, and it worked well. And so with that, loved this stuff once I figured out what the heck I was gonna do with it. And so with that said, that was kind of my Shea Moisture Hair Fiasco. And and I'm gonna use it again, the way that I said, which is do my normal stuff, put this on, sit under the hair dryer, and then basically letting that heat allow it to penetrate my hair, and then style out after I come out of the dryer. The last thing that I want to do in this update, excuse me, this is just my kids had it and then they gave it to me, and I'm actually much better. Is the fact that Coily Maine and Rachel CPR have been having these videos back and forth about Flax Seed Gel, and Rachel CPR gave a variation of her Flax Seed Gel recipe. One of the ingredients that she added honey, lemon, marshmallow root, and some other stuff. I did it, but I did not do the marshmallow root because I'm so sorry. I did not have marshmallow root, but I've been wanting to try the flaxseed gel, and they just, kept raving about it. And so I made some for myself and my daughter, and that stuff was amazing. And I've been wanting to try it. I made actually two. I think I made two containers of it for my daughter and myself, and I used it on her hair first because I was not feeling well, so I did not want to. I just was left twisting my hair, and I've been wearing hats. And then I did this, and this is old. I didn't moisturize or anything because I knew today was a wash day, and I just wanted to see, and if it didn't work, I could just wash it out. And it was great. My hair was so soft. It made it easy to detangle. I mean, all the stuff that everybody keeps saying was true. Or you keep hearing repetitively about the flaxseed gel. Of course, the texture and the slime of it was kind of gooey. I mean, it really is just like boogers or snot or something. Not boogers, but snot. Um, and I was actually even thinking about putting some, the gum or whatever, that powder that you could add to thicken it up. But I didn't even do it because it worked so well, and it made detangling easy because my daughter's hair is super thick, and we used it to refreshen up a twist out, and it just was great. And so I kind of am looking forward to locating some of the marshmallow root, because she added the marshmallow root to add a little bit of hold. And I like I wouldn't mind having a little bit more hold, but I don't think I need it. So I guess I don't need to try it. But it would be cool to see. Because for my hair, I wanted a softer hold, which is another reason why I want to try it. The Eco Styler gel works just fine for my hair, but I don't like having to worry about if it gets hard or whatever. So anyway, I plan to keep using it. So thank you all. And I kept forgetting their names, and I wanted to say their names and say thank you. And for the adaptation of the recipe, because it worked wonderful. And so with that said, I am well on my way. Uh, the last video, as far as the products that I was going to use, now I know exactly how I'm going to use them, and it's been, I guess, 2 weeks now. And it's going great. I haven't changed up a whole lot, but knowing the few things of adding in, how I was going to add in the Shea Moisture, as well as kind of really filling out the whole, how I could use this porosity thing, and now that I know that to my advantage, and that has been helpful. So that is it for this video. I guess I probably won't have anything else coming back again until the 21st. I think that's it. Overall, everything has been going good, and now it's just keeping moving forward. So that's it. Have a great day. I'm going to now do the second video, which has to do with the crochet along, and that's it. If you have any other questions about the treatment, the Shea Moisture, or any of the other products, because I think I showed them all last time, then let me know. Oh, the only other thing is that right now Sally's has the coconut, the As I Am coconut co-wash on sale for $5.99 in my area. So it's like $2 off any of the As I Am products at Sally's if you have the coupon code. And so that was great, because I actually went and picked up another thing of it today, since we both use it on our hair. And so that's it. I'm off. Have a fantastic day. And I think this is the first time that I've been on since the new year. So happy new year. I will talk with you all hopefully sooner than later. And take care. And what I am going to do is with this video on my blog, which is very vanilla because we just had to get it up, I'm going to put in what I did for the first moisture treatment, second, and the third, and how I used the Shea Moisture deep treatment mask in each of those, so that if that's of any help to anybody else. So that's it. Take care, and I will be back with the next video for my crafters. Talk to y'all soon, and I hopefully will talk to y'all sooner than later. Goodbye.